Yeah. Wasifungie wengine. Yeah, mko sawa sasa? Washingishu mko sawa? Amko sawa, musonge nyuma kidogo ili wengine waweze kuona. Protocols, help us kiasi. Yeah. Tuko sawa? Mko sawa? Washingishu mko sawa? Mko chonjo? Asanteni sana. So leo hivi kazi yetu itakuwa fupi sana. First of all ni kuwakaribisha katika MSME ecosystem. Na tuko pale na viongozi, kiongozwa na mtukufu rais ambaye pia mnajua pia ni mfanyabiashara. Sasa tutataka kuwaongelesha tuwajue kweli mpo. Mnajua vitu mlikuwa mna-apply katika mtandao. Sasa watu walikuwa naona kama hivi vitu si ya ukweli. Si ni ukweli? Lakini muli-apply, ndio hao wamekuja, kila mtu anaona, the whole world is seeing you, that is truly, hiyo ku-apply kwa mtandao, nyinyi mko hapa hivi, mnaonekana nyinyi watu wazima tena wa Kenya. So nataka introduce your excellency, my colleagues. Allow me to introduce first of all my colleagues who are here, because we want to thank you. You enable us through a whole of government approach. Ukatuma PSS wote wakaenda katika kona ya hii inchi, nao ndio PSS ambao walituwezesha wakiungana na national government officials kwenda kupeleka ujumbe, na kupitia kwa huo ujumbe tukaweza kupata the high responses kutoka kwa vijana wetu. So tuko pale na PS ambao tunashirikiana naye katika hii project, PS Fikirini Jacobs wa vijana. Simama tu, mumpigieni makofi. Tuko na PS. Ya, msifunike wengine tafadhali. Ya. Okay, asante Senator, asante Senator. So, okay, so tuko na PS ambaye Professor Bitok ambaye anatoka katika hii county. Professor, simama wa kuone. Ebu mpigieni Professor Bitok ma. Si mnajua ndiye amefanya ile kitu? Mkakuja hapa. Si mnajua vile mmefika hapa? Asante sana Professor Bitok kwa kutusaidia kutuletea hawa vijana hapa na mabuses. Tuko na PS wa investment, PS Abubakar, makofi kwake. Tuko na PS wa cooperative, Patrick Kilemi ambao tunafanya naye kazi, makofi. Tuko na PS wa public works kutoka West Pokot, anaitwa Engineer Romanya, mpigieni makofi. Nitataka tu kumuita huyu mwenzangu PS Fikirini nimpatie tu dakika moja peke yake, kwa sababu yeye pia ni Gen Z. Akuje aongeleshe kidogo tu dakika moja. Fikirini.
Vijana woza. Vijana ngwekse. Asante sana. Your Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Cabinet Secretaries, dear Governors, Members of Parliament, na vijana wa kutoka hii North Rift. Vijana power! Vijana power! Mimi naitwa Fikirini Jacobs. Mimi ni kijana, katibu wa vijana kwenye Wizara ya Vijana, Uchumi Bunifu na Michezo, inayoongozwa na Waziri Salim Mvurya katika hii 5th administration ya His Excellency the President Dr. William Ruto. Your Excellency, kama PS wa youth, nataka nikupongeze sana kwa sababu ya project hii ya Nyota. 62 years of this country, project nyingi ambazo zimekuja taifa hili la Kenya zilikuwa lazima ziulize kijana amesoma kufika wapi. Lakini kwa mara ya kwanza katika historia ya mchanga wa taifa la Kenya umeleta project ambayo ina target mamia maelfu ya vijana ambao haijali kama walisoma ama hawakusoma na ndio maana wamefika hapa, Your Excellency, kuanza safari ya kuwekeza katika biashara. Your Excellency, katika ruwaza yako ya kutoa taifa la Kenya kwenye daraja la 3 mpaka daraja la 1, vijana hao wako na mchango mkubwa sana. Kwa hivyo kuleta mradi huu wa Nyota kushikilia vijana, Your Excellency, it is a direct investment into the vision of taking Kenya from a third world into a first world country. Lakini mimi nataka nikimaliza niombe vijana wenzangu, wajua kuna haki na jukumu. There is a right and responsibility. His Excellency the President ametupanga na mradi wa Nyota. Mimi nataka niwaambie vijana, kama umeapply Nyota, tafadhali ukiitwa uende training ya BDS pia enda, ili ile nafasi ambayo umeipata wewe ikakosa mwenzako iwe haijapotea. Ndio at least we have the target. Mheshimiwa Rais mara ya kwanza alituambia we want 70 youth in every ward. The intervention ya President ni kwamba after the huge application, hiyo namba iliongezeka hata ikafika 84. But in other wards we still had low response. Tafadhali vijana wenzangu, project imekuja, sasa ni jukumu letu kuembrace. If you apply for this project, please reach out and make sure you complete the cycle of response so that you benefit out of it. Ndo pale mbele tuseme pia sisi tumeomoka na rais. Vijana ngwekse, asante sana. Asante
sana vijana oye. Mnakumbuka during training tulikuwa tunasema Nyota, mnasema pesa mfukoni, si ndio? Nyota. Nyota. Sasa tunataka kuingia katika ile kipindi ya fireside chat. Tulete viongozi na some of the beneficiaries, tuongee kidogo kidogo tu kwa dakika 20 hivi, 30 minutes, alafu sasa ndio tuendelee mbele. So Gitonga, tafadhali nitie wao youth beneficiaries, na kutusaidia katika hiyo kipindi kutakuwa na His Excellency the Governor of Uasin Gishu County, Governor Jonathan B. Jongea mbele, the Governor for Nandi Jongea mbele, and if we have any other governor can also come. PS Fikirini rudi hapa, PS Abubakar Hassan rudi hapa pia, and I think tuko hivyo for the time being. Alafu sasa tunataka sasa tuzungumuze kidogo jinsi ya kufanya biashara hapa North Rift. Si ni ukweli? Asante.
Haya, kwa upande wa mayouth na Joylin Chepchirchir akuje, Collins Kipchumba, Obed Wafula na Valentine Chiropia akuje kutoka West Pokot, ili waweze kuwa na fireside chat wakielezea changamoto ambazo wanapitia na vile ya kujenga biashara ambaye itanawiri na ambaye itaelezea. Kwa hivyo karibuni sana, na sasa pia PS Susan Mangeni, you'll moderate this session, so kindly take charge and we may proceed with the fireside chat. Tuendelee.
Thank you. Kwanza kabisa ningependa kuwaomba tu mfanye quick introduction. Tuanzie Governor, patia huyo mwenzako hapo kiasi, anzia hapo. Unatuambia wewe ni nani? Huyo pia ni future governor. Na naambiwa natoka Nandi. Sema unatoka kaunti gani, unafanya biashara gani?
I'm engaging in small scale farming. I deal with veggies. I grow. Mimi ndo baba mboga.
Stephen Sang, Governor wa Nandi, Chairman wa NUREV. Asante.
Obed Wafula kutoka Trans Nzoia County, Machewa. Business that I'm engaging in ni posho mill, kusiagia watu sembe. Asante.
Jonathan B, Governor wa Uasin Gishu.
Chepchirchir Joylin, I'm a salonist. Thank you. I'm from Uasin Gishu, Kiplombe Ward.
PS Fikirini Jacobs, PS for Youth. Thank you.
I'm Cherop Valentine from West Pokot County. I'm doing poultry farming.
PS Abubakar Hassan, PS for Investment.
Kwanza na huyu future governor huyu wa kutoka Nandi. What do you make of this program? Utueleze tu kidogo. Yeah. Mpatie mic. I think push one mic there.
PS, kindly pardon me, I didn't get you right. Your question? Yes.
You are one of our beneficiaries, ndio?
Yes.
Tueleze tu kidogo nini likufanywa apply project?
Okay, first and foremost, so into farming, you know, we undergo different challenges as youths. Limited access to credit and insurance because banks see farming as a risky entity or something. So I applied for Nyota income too, so I can address the challenges that I face as a young farmer, a small-scale farmer, as I have put it earlier, as a Baba Mboga, to address the issue of input, the cost, and then by the input. Yeah, that is it.
Okay. Yeah, so Governor, anatoka Nandi County. What do you make of this project ya Nyota?
Thank you very much. Kwanza, I think for the very first time, we have serious intervention by government kwa maneno ya capital. You remember that one of the things that this government financial inclusion is one of the challenges that many of our small scale business people are facing. We had Hustler Fund, it bridged the gap, you know. So if you go to markets, a lot of those mama bogas were supported by the Hustler Fund, but that was a small seed. Now, moving to Nyota, where you are giving the amount that we are looking at under Nyota, it's a very big boost. Even for my friend here now, mtu ya kupata mboga input, fertilizer, ameweza kupata seeds, ameweza kupata. Those who are doing saloon, you are able to increase your equipment in your business. Stock, some of the small kiosks within our shopping centers, a boost of 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 is huge. So mimi naona the support ambayo serikali imeweza kuleta through this program is very important. And maybe now, we as county governments can come in to support. Yule ambaye amepata hii Nyota support program for the first time, na anataka business license, for example, from a county. This is one of the commitment that I want to give from the side ya county government. Kwamba yule mtu ambaye amepewa, benefit from Nyota program for the first time, I want to make the commitment that we as a county government, though we need support from these business people kupata pesa, what I can commit is to ensure that we give waiver for the business permit. Ndio mtu afanye biashara, baada ya kufanya biashara, ile profit anapata hapo mbele, then we can be able to benefit as a county. We want to grow the number of businesses. And therefore, the commitment that I'm giving from the county government of Nandi is that for any beneficiary of Nyota program who wants to start and work and do business in Nandi County, one, we will waiver our business permit so that we allow them to start afresh, and then in the next year or the years after, then they can be able to benefit and they can be able to support us with a business license. Asante.
Thank you so much. Naona kuna governor ametujoin from Elgeyo Marakwet. Mpitishie. Just introduce yourself first.
Thank you. My name is Wesley Rotich, governor from the great county of Elgeyo Marakwet, the county of champions.
Hebu nikuulize hapo tu. Umefurahia hii program?
Sana.
Kivipi?
I am one of the proponents of private sector-led approaches to unemployment or employment creation. And I think for too long in Kenya, we have relied on public sector as the only source of employment. Like young people, everyone wants to get a job just in government, but we have forgotten that the greatest nations across the earth have actually grown because of private sector-led businesses, and by growing the young people, by making sure that they understand business, and then in the process, they create their own jobs. For example, in Elgeyo Marakwet, we have 1,400 beneficiaries here. The total number of employees I have in my county is 2,400. Today alone, we will have 1,400 new people who are engaged. It's like 1,400 employed people. If those 1,400 people are going to do business and employ one person, mtu wa mkono, inamaanisha we will double to 2,800. Huyo mtu wa mkono ataanza kushika laini, aanzishe yake. We are going to exponentially increase the number of young people who are engaged in gainful employment. So I think that is how we can be able to transform the country. And I think the vision of the president is not only talking in terms of creating opportunities, the president is doing a practical. It has been talked from 1960s that we want to create jobs, but for the first time, we have a president who wants to do it by practical example.
So, but the question that our young people are asking, so we've trained them as the national government. We are today giving them a startup capital to set them off. But it's not just about startup capital, it's not just about training. How is the environment like of doing business in Elgeyo Marakwet? How are you going to create a conducive business for them? Because this is their first time, most of them, this is their first time they're going to attempt entrepreneurship.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, in Elgeyo Marakwet, we have already started the way. Majority of my county, 95% to 98% is agro. First, I have created almost 7 value chains which ready market on contract farming, on agriculture alone. So if there is a young person today who is going to do something on agriculture, automatically he has a ready market that is going to do. That is the first way we have done, and 7 of them has. Secondly, what my governor from Nandi has said, even us, we have said we are supporting the president by waiving all the business permit and NSS issues for all our young people, all the beneficiaries of this. The third thing that I'm doing, probably, I know my colleagues will also follow up, is that I'm employing a business development, youth business development officer in every ward, one of them in every ward in the next 1 month, so that they can sustain these young people, continuing training them. And the third thing that we are doing, we are linking them to private sector. I have an arrangement with KCB to train them and transition them to normal banking so that they can be able, as they start, they continue, and even beyond the Nyota funds, they can now get bigger monies through KCB, and we have 100,000 slots of KCB training of youth and women that they are going to start this February. So I think those are some of the things that we are trying, but we will continue holding their hands. And also, if someone should go to value addition, we have a huge number of items that we are giving to anyone who wants to do value addition in Elgeyo Marakwet County, which include continuous tax holidays. We will also drill water to someone who wants to do serious value addition in Elgeyo Marakwet County so that they can be able to share. And we will provide space for anyone who wants to start a small value addition business.
Mmesikia hiyo Elgeyo Marakwet? Wangapi wanataka kufanya value addition? Thank you. Wacha nikuje kwa huyu mwanadada. So tell us, what is your expectation? Najua umeapply hii Nyota. Kenya mzima iko hapa, serikali iko hapa. Tuone vile tutakusaidia.
Okay, kuna so many challenges huwa tunapitia. Kama ugonjwa inaweza kuja, unapata umekuwa na kuku, ugonjwa inakuja tena, we don't have a expert veterinary in those villages, so it's a challenge kwa sababu unaweza kuwa na kuku, ugonjwa inaweza kuja inamaliza. Then with that project una transportation issues pia kwa sababu we are from some rural places and the road is not that good, so ku transport hizo good.
Umetoka area gani, village gani?
I'm from Kokotendo sub-location in Sigor constituency.
Okay.
Yes.
So transporting those chicken to the market inakuwa ni shida.
Yeah, pia eggs. Unapata juu si gari haifikangi huko, so most of the times unatumia pikipiki. Time ya mvua inaweza teleza, inaanguka, unapata hasara kubwa.
Sasa umepangiaje pesa yenye unaenda kupata leo?
Okay, natarajia expand your project ndio inipe more source of income.
So governors were here. She has raised a point about hizi maugonjwa, hizi vaccination, hizo poultry. Sijui kama mnafikiria kukua kama chicken abattoir ila ambao wanaweza kutengeneza kwa maeneo zenyu, ama kama mko na zile vaccination centers, mtu analeta tu kuku zake, because individual kama yeye sasa kwenda kutafuta wale madaktari wale livestock wakuja vaccinate veterinary na kuwa ni ngumu sana. Mipangilio gani mko nazo Uasin Gishu?
Thank you very much. And again, on behalf of this county, I want to welcome all of you. Many young people who have had some dream of becoming something in this world, but because they lack startup programs or capital, now this Nyota thing is coming to solve, to be a solution to their problem. One thing, I support the youth because we believe that each one has a dream. Today I saw some clip from West Pokot of a young man who sold his goats and bought a portion mill, and he said, I want to become like President Ruto and Oscar Sudi because wao ni hustlers, walifanya biashara, wakakuwa millionaires. And I know we have quite a number of our young people here who want to dream, who are dreaming to become millionaires. And this is the journey. We are saying today, not tomorrow. Secondly, in Uasin Gishu, the start rating that was done the other day about ease of doing business, and they rated Eldoret as number 1 in terms of ease of doing business. I want to assure the youth that once you are given this support, there are very designated areas that we will make sure that those prime areas, I will ensure that through the Department of Trade, you are given a very a priority designated area which will help you do your business without struggling and without, running up and about with the kanjo around here. Number 2, apart from tax holiday that I will give you, I have another 40 million to top up on what we are going to be given through Fanikisha Hustle to help our youth to move on. Again, I have set aside 100 million for internship. I know those students or those young people who applied for this program, there were about 22,000 in my county alone. But those who qualified are 1,881. But the remaining balance, again, Madam PS, we need to know what to do with them because they were willing to start. But I think we will do a follow-up to make sure they also catch up with the rest. So my Department of Trade and Enterprise Fund will ensure that those who will engage in various businesses will be able to stand up with you. Those who are doing poultry, for example, our aperture is already done here at Slaughterhouse, near Slaughterhouse site, and it is doing 500 chickens per hour. So we are ready for you. Those who want to do some value addition, especially potatoes from Ainapkoi, tayari nimeweka pale cooling plant ya potatoes na nimeleta machine ya kusaidia for value addition, a peeling machine ya kukata ikue chips, ikate ikue crisps, and I'm ready to start with you.
Okay.
So Uasin Gishu tunasema as a home of all these people who are here, tutahakikisha kwamba mtakuwa na nafasi mzuri ya kufanya biashara.
Thank you Governor. Umetambua kwamba you have more than 1,800 entrepreneurs today from Uasin Gishu County, from each and every ward. Ukiendelea na hiyo mpangilio tunaona ikisonga mbele. But nataka niulize jirani wako, tuambie ni biashara gani unafanya?
Okay, mimi I own a portion mill. So
you said you come from which county?
Trans Nzoia.
Hey, ni mbaya.
Yeah.
And you own a portion mill?
Yes.
So unataka hii pesa itakusaidia? Hii
pesa itanisaidia. Niko na challenge, mtu anakuja kusiaga, anataka unga lakini hana mahindi. Mahindi. Katika baadhi ya hizi pesa itazitumia kununua mahindi so that mtu akija kusiaga, akija akihitaji unga, uko hapo tayari. At the same time, baadhi ya pesa naweza kuwa nasiaga hayo mahindi then na brand. Mtu akija anapata tu unga, uko ready made, si lazima aje na mahindi.
That's very good. Yeah. So unataka unasiaga unga, una brand, yes, una package,
Yes.
Uuze katika masupermarket hapa na pale.
Yes.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Governor Nandi?
My encouragement to the beneficiaries is that whichever sector you decide to invest, if you are as a beneficiary of this program, kama wewe utaingia katika maneno ya poultry, one of the things that we want to encourage you is also to identify a cooperative society within your locality, so that you are part and parcel of already the farmers who have been in that organization, who have been in that sector, so that because there is a lot of interventions by county governments around cooperative societies. If you work as an individual, then you may run the risk of facing all these challenges on your own. Vitu kama vaccination, vitu kama aggregation na kuchukua hiyo mazao yako kwenda sokoni. It makes a lot of sense that you are part and parcel of a cooperative society, but also under the national government partnership with county governments. We have circles, one circle per ward that we established through a program that is jointly run by national government and county government. We want to encourage the beneficiaries of this program to be part and parcel of farmer organization, business organization, at the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. One of the things that I think we need to also reach out to Chamber of Commerce is actually to create a category, a category for these young entrepreneurs, so that then the training that the national government has given under this program can be advanced through these existing structures. So sisi tunataka tu this incubation wamepatikana, lakini sasa tunataka wa grow waingie katika organizations that already exist that can give them an opportunity to engage and grow their businesses into the future.
Asante sana, tumpigie makofi huyo. Amongelea mambo ya cooperative. Na mtu anipitishie mic huko nyuma kwa PS wa cooperative Klemi. Hawa vijana wetu wanasema wako, especially wale ambao wako kwa poultry, umanzisha cooperative za kufuga kuku. Utuambie opportunities around there, how we can put all these young people into ward-based cooperative, ndio pesa wakusanye pamoja.
Wacha nikuje pia hapo mbele.
Ongelea tu huko.
Your Excellency, yes, there's a program we are running through the now CDP, ile governor amesemea, to ensure that we have a cooperative in every ward. Na hii pesa vijana mpatiwa through Nyota, wakipata faida pia, we want to use our circle model to mobilize their savings. Ndio wanapata, ukisave 1,000, unapata through the guarantee system ya circle system, unapata zile loans pia za a maximum of 1% per month. So yes, as a cooperative model, as a circle family, we are waiting for these young entrepreneurs, Your Excellency, wakaanza kupata ile returns zao, to mobilize the savings and to support them through our aggregation models to prosper. Thank you.
Thank you, PS. Thank you. Makofi kwake. Sasa dadangu hapa, hebu mpatie hii mic. Dadangu, umesema unafanya kazi ya salon. So tuambie, hebu tupangie hii 22,000 unaenda kupata. Tupangie vile utaongezea salon yako.
Okay, kwanza mimi kama salonist, nikipata hii pesa itanisaidia sana, kwa sababu kwa saloni yangu ni nyumba ndogo sana, na nitapata kuongeza, nitakuwa na pesa ya kununua nywele, kwa sababu customer anatoka kwingine na nywele anakuja nimsuke. Saa zingine hata wanaweza nihepa, kwa sababu saloni yangu haina vitu mingi kama shampoo. Sasa itanisaidia sana. Sana. Asante sana President kwa kutukumbuka. Sisi kama vijana tumeteseka sana. Mungu akubariki.